This is a video game. A game you play on your television that you can control using some sort of controller. Not only do millions love playing them, but they also love watching them. I should know a thing or two about that. Both watching people play video games and diving into them myself influenced me to make a YouTube channel 10 years ago today, on August 16th, 2014. A lot has happened on the channel within the last decade, which is why I decided to make this video a look back at all that has happened across the 10 years of Gamemaster 909.
What is it, buddy?
It's Madagascar.
Yeah.
I've been playing video games for nearly my whole life, and my fixation on them inspired the type of content I watch on a little old website titled YouTube. I had known about the application thanks to some friends of my sister and I. Thanks to their, I assume, more lenient parents when it comes to internet access, their scouring through YouTube introduced us to such masterpieces as Charlie the Unicorn, the Vince Offer infomercials, and Weird Al Yankovic's Trapped in the Drive-Thru music video. Even as a kid, I was aware of how amazing of a concept YouTube was. It was like television, but with millions of channels and no network executives constantly telling them what to do. All you needed was a computer, a webcam, and an idea to be heard on the platform. Okay, sometimes there's more to it than that, but you get my point. YouTube had easy access to videos that filled any niche I had, and that included the video games I played. I still remember just typing in a game I had into the YouTube search bar and seeing what would show up. I distinctly remember constantly watching a video simply titled LEGO Star Wars. I'm guessing because it was the first result when I typed LEGO Star Wars into the search bar in reference to a game I had grown up titled LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. By the way, all the video was just a trailer for the game's predecessor, LEGO Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. But I didn't know that as a kid, so I was enthralled by this game I only kind of sort of owned. It was through this that I would discover such gaming-centered YouTube creators as TWD98, Blitzwinger, and Pack Attack 04082. Of course, watching so much YouTube inspired me and my sister to try to make our own YouTube videos. Across 2012 and 2013, we would make all sorts of videos using whatever stuff we had lying around. I had gotten an iPhone in the summer of 2011 and a Kodak video camera that Christmas, so we had plenty of ways of recording crap. Of course, gaming videos weren't the only videos I watched. I also watched videos of people using stuffed animals to tell comedic stories, usually themed around Super Mario. Which meant that some would argue that these still fall under gaming type content. I'll call them plush videos for simplicity's sake. Channels like Goomzilla and Super Mario Logan fascinated us in many ways. I guess it was because they were made by fellow fans of the series that clearly adored these characters as much as we did. But using our knowledge of what kind of videos we liked watching, we would make our own plush videos and even delve our feet into gaming content as well. We even had a name we thought about using.
Mario, brother and sister.
And no, we had no idea who Skylander Boy and Girl were. In fact, I don't even think they existed yet. We didn't really go anywhere with these videos, especially since even we knew we were too young to own a YouTube channel. I remember how much we struggled to upload just one video, not to mention we had pretty slow internet, so even a short video would take a few hours to upload. I especially recall one 14-minute video taking 6 hours to fully upload. Did this drive me away from making videos? Of course not! I tried making Let's Plays across 2013 and early 2014 of games I had with whatever equipment I could find. I legit had a setup I would always use to position my camcorder to where I could record the TV with it. I used a chair from the kitchen, an empty Animal Crackers tub, and a stack of DVD cases adjusted to what TV the camera is in front of. The games I recall playing through were LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga and The Incredibles video game. What's funny is that I did not finish either of these playthroughs, whether it be due to dwindling interest or flat out getting stuck at a certain part of the game. Everything changed though when I received an iPad mini for Christmas in 2013. I finally had my own personal device that was capable of doing things like using YouTube, and that included uploading videos. But I wouldn't own my own account until that August, when I got help from one of my friend's fathers to set up my very own Google account. Keep in mind that this was during a time when you needed a Google Plus account to make a YouTube account. I know. And thus, the Gamemaster 909 YouTube channel was born. Now, you're probably asking, where did the name come from? Well, it's actually a name I made up quite a while before this channel was a thing. Back in, I think, 2012, I found a shirt in Old Navy that I thought was really cool. It was a t-shirt with Mario, Donkey Kong, and Bowser on it, with the text reading, Gamemaster. Yeah, pretty corny looking back on it, but I didn't care at the time. I had no shame in calling myself a master at video games, even though I really wasn't. The 909 part of the name is a bit of a mystery to me in terms of its origins, but I do have a few theories. First of all, it has nothing to do with the 909 area code in Southern California. I think it's just a combination of me seeing 101 a lot in my life, with stuff like 101 Dalmatians, Zoe 101, and The Wonderful 101, along with the internet's obsession with the number 9.
It's over 9,000! 9!
So yeah, nothing super specific like with the Gamemaster part, but what matters is that they came together to make a name I really liked and decided to use as my go-to surname. In 2014, I uploaded approximately 12 videos. The reason why I don't know the exact amount is because the first few videos I uploaded are lost to time. Yeah, at first I didn't really know what making videos private meant, so instead of privatizing videos, I would instead delete them entirely, making it to where not even I myself will be able to see the videos ever again. At the very least though, I remember what the videos were about. They were little shorts I made using an app called Disney Infinity Action. I'm sure some of you already know this, but in case you don't, I was a huge fan of the Disney Infinity video game series. I played all 3 installments like there was no tomorrow, and owned nearly everything when it came to the physical items that interacted with the game. So once I knew about the mobile games that coincided with the first game released in 2013, I was stoked to try them out. And for what they were, I had a pretty fun time with them. One of them was a straight up port of the console game that focused solely on the world creator part of Disney Infinity called the Toy Box mode. The other was Disney Infinity Action, an augmented reality app that allowed you to take videos with different animations of characters from the game plastered on, making the illusion of them interacting with the real world. I was pretty obsessed with the app, even leading into the era of the second Disney Infinity game, when, at that point, it had long been abandoned. I would upload around a dozen of these across 2014 until I kinda got bored with it and moved on to other things to do on the channel. I believe I deleted them around mid-2016 out of, I'm guessing, embarrassment, along with them not flowing well with the rest of my channel's content. Although these were the first videos uploaded onto the channel, there was a video I made before them that I actually uploaded later. It's the oldest video that's still public on the channel to this day, and is the only 2014 video still on there. LEGO Star Wars 2 The Original Trilogy Glitches. But where did I get the idea? LEGO Star Wars 2 The Original Trilogy was a game I played a ton of on the Nintendo GameCube, which I had received as a hand-me-down from some cousins of mine. Around this time, I had quite the fascination for glitches and oversights in video games, thanks to a video I found from the YouTuber Gamemaster titled Top 10 Weirdest Glitches in Video Games. However, the main inspiration for this video was, well, other videos demonstrating the plethora of glitches found in this game. I remember finding a video from the account GCN64 that went over the topic of glitches found in LEGO Star Wars 2. It would only go over a handful of them, persuading me to find more videos on the topic. I found a series of videos by the account HaloMan27 that showcase a variety of glitches in the game. These videos are actually from 2007 and are in pretty low quality because of that. I didn't care. Hell, I even took one of their jokes to use in my video.
Did the glitch for Grievous stands on a place that's impossible to get to.
Now I am on top of something that's almost impossible to get through.
Now he runs, and he falls, and he falls into the door, and my friend was just being a retard.
And if you step on top of a door, you can go in and go out of the door.
I made my video on this through iMovie, which I had been using for a little while, especially after some friends of ours showed us a whole bunch of stuff they made while messing around with it. Not having a personal computer at the time, I thought this would be perfect with the iPad I had, so I recorded and edited the video with it a couple months before my channel was established. About a week after my account went up, I thought it'd be cool to upload this video in particular, and to this day, it remains one of my most popular videos. This video sucks. I showed one well-known glitch and then just showed like 3 things you could do with another well-known glitch in the first 3 levels of the game. I think I wanted to make this a series judging by that, but that never happened. I would only make one more video using iMovie that I would upload that December. Tomodachi Life QR codes. Must watch a phone game. I would play a lot of the 2014 3DS game Tomodachi Life at this time. a game that allowed you to put neat avatars in an apartment complex together and watch as they do wacky things around an island of your own name. I would watch a lot of content around this game as well. In fact, the exact video that influenced my video was one done by Brown Studios. Yeah, complete with the cam recording. In the game, you could use QR codes to share your Miis with people all over the world. So you know I had to share my beautiful creations with YouTube. Most of the Miis weren't that good and one of the QR codes wasn't readable because my camera wouldn't focus on it. At least they're all my creations. Now actually this was the first video I ever privatized because that's something I realized apparently after I had uploaded it. I showed some pretty personal information in the video. Quite a few of the Miis on my game were family and personal friends. For characters to have full functionality across the game, you have to enter their first and last name, along with their birth date and year. Well, not only did I share the QR code for my own Mii, but the menu scrolling through characters shows all of their information you put in. So yeah, I essentially somewhat doxed myself. That's why I privatized it. To my surprise, I didn't delete it. I wish I could say the same about the rest of 2014's videos.